So I'm just waiting until I will see confirmation we are live. Cool. Nice. So I can see we are live.
Hello, world.
So hello world. Welcome DOT community.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Bo.
And hopefully some people will come
You have to,
soon.
We have to find you an intro. You have to find you an intro saying something that you can say like "Hello, DOT community."
Yeah, I should, right? Yeah, I was already thinking about it, and I still don't know. Just say.
You do like a. You can do like a "What's up, party people?"
Yeah, that would be something special. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I also wrote some notes. What I would be.
No, you got notes.
Yeah, no, yeah, I wrote.
It's very professional of you.
Yeah,
we don't even use notes.
I am trying to improve my content, and I remember it's a long time ago when also Zalon was saying that he's also preparing some notes after the Dev's live stream, that he's also preparing what he would like to talk about, and then basically he doesn't forget
Yeah,
it.
so when we do the after show, we always have a page or two of notes.
Hey,
That,
Hector.
it's just a list of topics that we want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but most of the time when we roll these live streams, it's just like, hey, we're going live, and then we just kind of play it by ear.
Yeah. Thank you, Hector, for subscribing. Cool, that's
awesome.
awesome.
Hey, Hector.
Hey, Zoom City. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm driving, so I can't watch the chat.
That's fine. I think I will be able to do both, watch the chat and so on, because I'm not planning to do a hard push grinding during the stream. I'm more planning to, discuss basically what I would like to, my experience from the last 3 days and so on. And if I will be pushing, it will be about seconds and minutes, when I need to do something and so on. I wouldn't be focused so much on speaking and more on the play.
Are you experiencing some server issues? Because some of our guys were saying that they're having server issues right now.
No, I mean the last 2 or 3 hours when I was playing all the time, it was quite good. It was quite good. It was fine. Hi, Frankie.
I haven't been able to play all day, so I don't know if there's been server issues or not.
Yeah, I had to because I wanted to keep my rank, in the team. So I was playing. I had to be playing. Like it looked like I had to be playing because I am in a lock. I already have enough VP. Like basically the rest of the week I don't need to play. But say I take it as a challenge to be there, and
that's what we were talking about with Drummondale and those guys over at Non-Toxic, because they've got their position locked down. Nobody's going to catch them, So basically, it's like, okay, Drum, what you going to do now? You got a whole week left to do. What you going to do?
Yeah. Hi, Drum. How looks like? Hi, Frankie. I'm very happy that you came. Yeah. Also, Graham, I have seen your VP, also quite impressive. You have also around over 6 million, I think, right? Yeah, that's cool. I'm very happy to see that Non-Toxic is number 2, and I think Rogue is number 4 currently, right?
Yes, that is a correct statement. And then we have one of the Russian alliances in between us.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, they're just too strong for Rogue Squad. But we made them earn it. We didn't let them have it. We made them earn it. So
Yeah, and also I think I have seen non-toxic being in top 25. Oh yeah, top 14 in a global alliance leaderboard. That's awesome, guys. That's really awesome. That's impressive, really. I'm very happy to see
I
that.
really wish that the global ranking included the league.
Yes.
Because you and I both know there's a difference between second place in Legend and second place in,
Yes.
I don't know, Elite or whatever.
Yes, definitely. You know,
so
the last season in Dragons, we had One Vision there. They were number one.
Yeah.
First day, everyone had like 20 plus VP ranks, and it was a farm wheel. They were only farming.
Yeah.
Only farming, nothing else. They were, I think, they were number one in a global leaderboard. But it is not like like they really deserved that because they were working hard and so on. They were just sitting and let's say every hour they jump to the game, collected VP and jump out. And basically this is how they were doing their job, And in the master, so it's obvious you don't have a high competition there. So like okay, doesn't mean that you are really best because you are number one. I mean, such teams, what we can see here, they should really go into Legend and really show how good they are, where they can compete for top 3 ranks in one of those Legend servers, not just be sitting in a lower league. It's like players from Champion League. Instead of playing in the Champions League, they will go into some, small city and say, hey guys, now we can beat you all, So, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it's kind of like that you want to be the big fish in a small pond, or do you want to swim in the big pond?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Cool. So I can see we already have few people. Thank you very much all for coming, and I will just play only a little bit, and I will more try to be speaking what I would like to say. So at first I would like to do some recapitulation about the first days, how I felt during them, basically what was happening and so on. So the day number 1, I came like, let's say 3 hours after the beginning. So I wasn't there when we were able to capture bonus lands and so on. So when I came, every bonus land was already captured, which was quite difficult because all garrisons around they were still having low VP, so I couldn't attack them, and there was no bonus cap. So what I was doing basically the first time was I was trying to find lands, VP lands that nobody wanted, which are basically just before depletion. It is still good. I was still able to, for 1 cap, get like around 15k, which is like say, which is not so bad. And the advantage is I was able to do that all the time because I was never full of lands, because it was immediately depleted when I captured that. So yeah. So Gram is just asking how my defense. Quite good. Let's say sometimes I was able to see green. Let's say here is one. Yeah, sometimes there are a few greens.
Oh, I never get any green.
Yes.
Well, I don't say never. I get a green every once in a while, but I don't ever know if it's because they accidentally brought the wrong Titan in, because I do that myself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I don't. I don't expect that, especially here when we are fighting so high, I don't expect to get green. What I expect that they will be there for a long time. So I have a time to rate him and to rate at least one or two of his teammates, you know. And usually, quite often, I really can. Because this is, if I would be just, you know, fighting the same guy and he would be fighting me and so on, neither me or him would move anywhere, you know. So it is really about speed. And I think that my Skornar is really doing very well. And I'm only Castle 23. I'm saying only because what is really standing against us is really Castles 23, 24, 25 by a lot. Not only, but really quite a lot. So it is. They are not there like 5 minutes. It is really, let's say, they can be there like 2 minutes, which is great because usually I am able to beat Garrison around 50 or 60 seconds, which is fine. Which is fine. But of course, I'm not focusing on Castles 25 because there I would be there like 5 minutes. You know, I would beat them, but it would take so long time to be there. So for efficiency, not only for my efficiency, in that point, it is also one of the things I wanted to speak about is I'm thinking about efficiency for the team. So if I would be in his castle, like say for 5 minutes, even I would beat him, but still I would be there 5 minutes. I would give him an opportunity to attack at least, let's say, 3 or 4 other garrisons. So what is better when I know I'm in the team with guys who are even stronger than me? I can just keep it as it is. I can pose the garrison and I know that immediately somebody else is there. And I know that teammates who are basically on the same level as he is, they can really beat him maybe even faster than he can beat me. So in that case, even I can see he's attacking me, I'm rather going to his alliance and I find castle where I'm sure I can beat him quite fast. And which is usually, let's say, the same level as me, or let's say one level lower than me. So this is something that I can usually be quite fast, and this is where I know I get enough VP, and the speed is okay. So yeah.
So, but if you're attacking lower, you have to be sure that you're getting a 2-for-1, right?
Yes, exactly, yeah. Sometimes I really, let's say, I know there is really fast attacker. So what I do, at first, I find somebody who is even, let's say, 3 levels under my level. I know I'm there like 30 seconds only. This is the point where when I unbubble my castle and give the opportunity of our competitor basically to attack me. I am finished, let's say, in 30 seconds, and then I find another castle where let's say, I know I am going to be there like 1 minute, and I expect that when I am done, I'm already going to be bubbled. So then I pick something that is very similar level as me, because I don't want to be there a long time, but still I don't want to get a low VP. So this is where I am trying to choose something that is very similar level as I am. In that point, every round, as I call it, I'm able to be in plus, let's say, 15, 20 VP. You know?
Right.
Which is, yes, I'm losing. It is basically, my VP is not going up fast, but it goes up, you know. It's still, the gap between us and the competitor is happening. It is growing. So I am doing a good contribution to the team, but it is the only way how I can how I can really do something, you know. And this is also why the first day it was really tough. The first day it was, you know, this is one of those which I'm trying Castle 18, you know. This is something that I would pick as a first. I know I will be there very quickly, and then I can pick something else. And this is basically my extra. Those 15 or let's say 14k, it is the extra what I can get.
Yeah, it's like that's your bonus.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So like you have your one attack that is kind of a wash, right? You lose as much as you gain, but that second attack is your bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so it was the first day. It was tough like hell. Really, it was like I was unable all the time, every time. It was like it was whole day, you know. And what is great, there wasn't anything like, hey, let's say next time there is a raid party or we are going to shave somebody. It was constantly being a raid party and constantly being a shaving party, you know. It was all the time, and all the time in our team.
So,
yep.
So, talk a little bit about the strategy of capping a land versus raiding a land, because I don't think a lot of people understand why we cap lands versus raiding land.
Yeah, so let's say we are talking about land which is without bonus, because having a bonus, it is something extra, you know. So it is obvious that you get more, right?
Yeah,
but let's say we are talking about land which is not. So the thing is,
right, just a normal land.
So imagine that if I have 10 lands and I am able to collect VP from those lands for 1 hour, I can basically get like 30, something between 30 and 40k per hour, which let's say in 10 hours and 10 and something, which is basically where I can, let's say, be able to be collecting constantly, it is 500,000 I get for nothing, just collecting. So when you cap a land from a competitor, you basically disallow him to be able to collect, and only way how they can be gaining some VP, and they won't because they want to beat us, right, is they will unbubble. And this is the point when you can attack them, right?
Right.
So this is the benefit.
Right. So you're denying your opponent the opportunity to farm VP under a bubble.
Yes, exactly. Because it is a huge difference between when you have lands and when you don't have lands.
Oh, it's a very huge difference. That's what is happening. That's what happened to Rogue Squad, is because the Russian team that we were battling for third, you know, because of time zones and everything, you know, while they're asleep, we took all their VP lands and farmed them. And then while we're asleep, they took all the lands back and farmed them. But the problem is they're so much higher castle level than us that they can just take higher level VP lands. So therefore, they get more VP than we do.
Yep.
So, you know, that's what happens. Now, you know, we weren't doing the cap and delete strategy because, you know, I mean, it wasn't that tough of a competition. We weren't, you know, really like fighting, like, you know, it wasn't like it was 2 or 3 million between us and we felt like we needed to delete all the VP lands. So, but you know, you do understand that that's something that, you know, that teams do when it's really close.
Yep.
Yeah, and you feel like that you have the advantage as far as being the aggressor, as far as attacking garrisons. Then you cap and delete all the VP lands. That way, no one has a chance to farm.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. This is a difference between when you are fighting a strong enemy, let's say in weaker team against here in League of Gods, because in League of Gods, let's say, as you said, when you as a team do a shave party, you get all VP lanes, right? And let's say after 2 or 3 hours, the players basically almost stop playing, and they are not in the game, right? So then your opponent can come and take those lanes back, right? Which is not happening in League of Gods because they are not stopping; they are playing all the time. But if you have the problem that basically your new lanes will be kept, it's better to delete them, so you don't give advantage to your competitor to get VP lanes back, which is quite often a great strategy.
Yeah, and the first place team on the other server basically decided that all the VP lands on the whole server belonged to them, so they just took everything. Which is a valid strategy. I'm not saying that that's not a valid strategy. I'm just saying, it's like, okay, I like to play under the the general rule of don't poke the bear, right? It's like, okay, we're not really competing with you guys up there at the top of the league, so it's not like I'm not going to attack you, but I'm not going to provoke you on purpose, right?
Yeah.
These guys were just like, they were just like, all these VP lands on the server belong to us, and they just took every single one of them from everybody. But it's, a lot of players that have been down in Platinum and Elite and even Champion and Masters to a certain extent, it's a rude awakening when they come up to Legend, and they're just not used to the way it is on a Legend server.
Yes.
As far as land captures and all. So you really gotta, if you've got land attachment syndrome to any degree, you really probably shouldn't be in Legend at all. Unless you're just, unless you got a bunch of gold and food lands and you're just trying to do an upgrade. Usually most everybody leaves those alone.
Yep.
Except sometimes we will do a clean shave. Talk about why do you do a clean shave versus just taking all the VP?
Yes, so that's basically because they cannot use your strategy against you, so they cannot take all your VP lanes and delete them. So if they would start, so if they would start shaving you, then you can come back and you can take everything back because they will have it. They will still have it, because they will be still around their castles, because you cannot delete. You cannot get rid of a land or delete a land when you are not full of lands, right? You can always delete only the last land that you have. So this is why you. Sorry, I wasn't watching. This is why you get full of resource lands, because nobody is going to take your resource lands, right? And then you keep one last spot, which will be for those that you steal, and you will be just deleting. So at the end of cap and delete party, you will have basically all resources but one. So yeah. Okay, so this was around some how it works with the shaving and why and so on. And yeah. Okay, so what I have next? Okay, so the first day, as I said, it was quite tough. It was basically how we know that from every tough war, and this is how it was. Let's say until the half of the second day, when I think that usually we were fighting against Praetorian Born or something Born. I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember exactly. I think it's Praetorian Born, and kill him. Wait a moment. Kill. And Jokers, which is Quantum Web, I guess, and also there was a War Legion, which is, I think this is the combination. This is the group of three alliances, right? It is a Public Enemy and somebody. I'm sorry, guys, I don't remember now. Yeah, it was Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix, Public Enemy, and do you remember?
I don't know where the war came from.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think it was just war. There was a whole bunch of war alliances, so I'm not sure what the name of the group was.
Oh.
But the other team on the other server is the Seven Legion.
Yes.
They're still working on the name. Yeah, Sire Fox said that they hadn't decided on a name yet. I kind of like the Seven Legions. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yes. Yeah, I like it. The name is fine. I can show you here because there is one alliance which is on your server, which is called Seven Legion, and here we have War Legion and Dark Legion. Yeah, Dark Legion is really a little bit weaker one. When you go there, you can really see lower castles, less active players, and so on. War Legion was one of three that were trying to beat Locke, but quite soon, basically, they were starting to be behind. During the second day, there was a fight. There was a fight. Actually, it's half of day between Quantum Web and War Legion. When War Legion and Dark Legion, they were fighting for against Jokers, but Quantum Web is still, they are strong. They know how to push. They can push, and they are still holding their position. So yeah, so this is what was kind of happening. And let's say in the second half of the second day, I could kind of stop pushing. I don't mean like stop playing. We still had to create a quite rapid or solid gap between us and Born, but let's say it wasn't such push as before. And completely different is today. Let's say the third day. It is, you can see, guys, I am already streaming, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe more. Have a look. No, nobody was trying to attack my garrison. So this is what is happening today. I can really live, like say, half an hour or something like that without being attacked, which is fine.
So what is your how much of a lead do you guys have?
Sorry, how much what?
How many million VP are you ahead of second place?
60 minutes.
Okay, so at
63.
At some point, it's, people decide that, you know what, there's really no sense in continuing this nonsense.
Yeah, yes,
So they leave,
yes,
so
exactly.
They switched focus and they're doing something else.
Yes.
I
think that with the Born, it could be around 50 million.
Yeah.
Like say 40, around 40 they were still trying, still trying to push, but around 50 they kind of stopped. So they are either going to attack somebody who is lower than us. So Joker and so on. Hey guys, hey Soldier, hey Surgeon, hey Skin, thank you for coming, guys. If you want, you can jump in on a Discord. There is a link on Banks. It's completely up to you guys. You are completely welcome.
You know what? Drum always has been saying for a while is that seasons are won on Wednesday,
Yes.
and that's a very true statement. I had a lot of people questioning why are you guys continuing to hammer the third place team when it is obvious that they're not going to be able to overtake you in second place, and it's because we don't want them to even try.
And also, everybody knows that, let's say, Thursday or Friday is the day when the event starts, right?
Yes.
You
want to secure your position and have it secured in such a way that if you change your focus and you decide I want to do the event,
yes,
then then you're not going to be at risk of losing your position.
Yes.
That is why we continuously hounded that poor alliance. Even though Rogue Squad was like, you know what, there's no chance we're going to catch them, but we're going to help because Non-Toxic is up there, and that's our sister alliance, and we're going to help them.
Yep.
And it's fun to kind of coordinate between the two groups, to try to, hey, we're going to do this, and then go do it,
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, this is... And also, what is the difference that all those guys here, they really enjoy, the push, the basically constantly being rating. It's not like they don't play only for stones that you get free. They are really paying for stones, not just because they have to, but because they want to. They want to play, not just be waiting until I will get a new free stones. They really want to play.
Yeah.
And yeah, so why not? This is also one of the points that I have. I mean, it's definitely this, and it is not only about League of Gods. I think it's about every alliance that is trying to push, let's say, for top 3. It is not for free to play. It is like I'm not saying it is.
You don't say. No, you don't say.
It is not like I would say pay for win. I would say it is pay for fun, because you need to like that. Like those constantly that you like. Let's say you have 2 hours, 2-3 hours when you can play, and what you want to do is basically constantly hitting garrisons. And we know it is kind of, let's say, expensive because you need to buy those portal stones, right, to being able to hit them. And we will hit like 20, 25 of them. And this is where you need to pay for stones. You are not able to be efficient in a high alliance and not pay for stones. I think it is just basically what it is about.
Unless your role in the alliance is as an assassin.
Yeah. So. Somebody came.
Yo, is that Cass fan? No, it's not Cass fan. Who's that?
That's Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Oh, hey, Nate. Hey, Nate.
Cool.
Nadi, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have Cavs fan upset at me because I just glanced over and I saw the logo and I'm like, no, I just knew it was a basketball logo. My phone's way across the thing. So
Steven asked, which band room is the Discord link in?
YouTube.
The YouTube chat room.
Yes, YouTube chat room.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't just.
No, it's okay. I'm reading your chat for you.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
So
yeah.
how's it going? How's it going, Nate? What do you think?
Kivik or Quicken Log, or just in general?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he
man.
a trader or is he just on vacation?
No, he's on vacation. He's on vacation. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
He's satisfying his VP needs.
Well, it was one of those, perfect storm situations because Quick was like, "Hey, my family is going out of the country for like 10 days, and I'm not going, so I've got all this free time, and can we push? Can we push?" And I'm like, "I don't know if everybody's up for pushing." And then so Chef said, "Hey, I can bring him into log for a week if he really wants to push, and he's got all that free time." So yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome to see him there. I saw his first stream when he was streaming in log, and I think Surgeon's reaction was priceless.
What did Surgeon do? Because I missed it.
No, it was just like, Log, what are you doing in there, man? That's not a vacation, that's overtime.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, man, you getting your work cut out this week and next week in one season.
Yeah. So,
All right.
so also,
All right, Quick.
what?
So you got us up to day 3 where they're leaving you alone. What are you going to do for the rest of the week?
I am going to keep this position. I want to be definitely top 7, and I kind of like the being 4th in the team. So actually, this is where I would like to be. So let's see, because they are not pushing all the time constantly, and I'm going to. So hopefully this is, because as I said, I am paying for fun. I don't need to push. I don't need to do that for the team, but because the gap is great. But being constantly attacking Born castles or those, what was that? Joker's castles or War Legion, it's quite nice, it is practicing. I am so many times attacking those castles that I already know where are all troops, how to do that, and so on. So this practice is fun, especially if I know that I'm not limiting my family not to be with them because we are not here, which is fine. So I'm really using my time at 100%. So yeah, cool. And I think there is an event coming. I guess from this it's coming tomorrow, because there is this temple event which is going to be finished in 12 hours. So I guess then there will be something else, and it's Thursday. So Thursday is a usual day when event starts, right? So yeah. So yeah. And I have few points what I was thinking about why log is so successful in still keeping basically being number 1 for a so long time without saying any secrets, because I know I don't know any secrets, so I cannot say anything, which is fine. So at first you can see how much VP log has, right? Or it's gap 60 millions. It's already, it's not even 3 days, full 3 days, and it's already, so high. You can go here and you can see, those VP, but still you can see if I go down, I'm not saying it is low, I'm not saying 3 millions or 2 millions, or something or 1 million, it is low. But if you compare what is let's say the first 15, and you know that on the bottom there are people like Chef, and you know that Chef himself can do like 2.5 million every day. So even with this, what they have now, they don't use their full potential, what they could do. And I cannot imagine, I believe that every person who is there could do like 2 million per every day. And it would be like, I was just trying to calculate how much VP it would be, and I believe that League of Gods, it would be everybody 100% pushing as they can. It could be like 600 of millions or even more, what they could do if they would have to.
Wow.
I believe they can, because I mean the low VP you can, let's call it low. So this low VP what you can see on the bottom is not because those players they cannot do that. They just know they don't have to. You know, they are not forced to do that because there is no rush. There is gap was still bigger and bigger. So yeah, why to rush? So they are more enjoying their real life. You know, so. Which is, you would say, you know, everybody must be pushing all the time. No, it's not true. I mean, I can really see like those people are just coming sometimes, do something, and they know how to quickly do like 1 million or 2 millions and not spending, you know, whole days on the game and just playing. So.
Well, okay, so let me preface that. It's a whole lot easier to do 1 million quickly when you're hitting for 25k VP at a time than it is when you're hitting for 8.
Yes. yes.
So
and yes.
Player, you know, castle level, player level has a lot to do with that inflated VP numbers.
Yes, and this is another point about the castle levels. I'm not going to go around castles here because I want to show basically what they have there. But players in the League of Gods are, let's say, the average can be like 23 plus, you know. So everybody who is going to attack the League of Gods and wants to be efficient in a time, and let's say that my rule of, let's say, same level or a little bit lower level applies where you are the fastest. You need a competitor, the opponent, who has a lot of high castles. And
exactly.
If I go to the board, I haven't been counting how many castles, big or low. I know they have some 24, 25, you know. But also I know they have like, you know, 17. Okay, 23. They have still those lower. Okay, will be more watching. They still have some lower. You know, still you can see 20, 22, 20. You know, 22. It's still 22 is still low against 24 or 25. You will be slow there. So what is the problem of every opponent against Log? They are not big enough. They are not big enough to be fast enough.
Right. It's about the speed versus
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Size.
Yes. I mean, yes, the size and higher troops allows you to be faster. And
exactly.
If you are lower, they will be faster than you. So I think this is so difficult to find a team that can beat them, because even if the activity on both sides would be same, the power of Rogue is higher, and that makes a huge difference. And what I would really love to, let's say, if somebody from Born could jump, let's say, also to this discussion and see his point, how he could see, let's say, the last 3 days, how it was changing for him, you know, and so on. That I believe that would be an awesome discussion, having those, let's say, who are fighting for the first, and then trying to basically be speaking about their experience during the last days or last season, how it was changing, because I believe how I can see that it must be completely different for us and different for them. Because I can, I'm still unbubbled. How long I'm already screaming? Half an hour? I am not bubbled. But if you go to their areas, I have constantly problem to find a castle to attack because they are constantly bubbled. And I'm not saying it is only from luck. It can be maybe also from jokers, but still they are constantly bubbled. So their position of every player, it must be more difficult than for us. And be honest, when we were fighting with non-toxic for the third 2 weeks ago, it was a very intense and high pressure on us as a players, and it was every day during the week, every day. But here, I don't feel that pressure. The same pressure was here on Monday, and the pressure is going down. Which is.
I think that's what non-toxic is experiencing this week as well. Monday and Tuesday were pretty high pressure. Today, not so much. I mean, they're 40 million ahead of third place team, so they've got almost double their VP. So it's not like they're really in danger of losing their position. So
yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, that's definitely been like for us. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the server there, it is quite luck that it is how it is. But yes, I think they must have the same feeling that their position is quite, let's say, stable, kind of. Because if they would start losing the gap, I know that basically guys would start pushing hard, and it would be solved quite quickly.
Yeah, well, like for me, I've got one account in non-toxic and one in Rogue Squad. And with...
Oh, hey, Steven.
Hey.
I didn't know who it was till you said that.
Yeah, and like with my account at the moment in non-toxic, yesterday I could get maybe 2 or 3 hits in before my garrison got hit. But today I've just been getting like 8 to 10, and then someone will hit me, and then I can get another 8 to 10. But then with my account in Rogue Squad, I'm just getting hit quite a lot.
Yeah. So I mean, there isn't a rule that the higher you are, the higher pressure is there. It really depends basically how good you are. So if you can quite quickly in the season create a solid gap, then your season is basically quite calm, because you can really push only a short time, and then you can kind of relax, which is fine. But if you cannot do that, if you sleep at the beginning basically of the season, and you don't push enough the first, let's say, 1 or 2 days, then you have 2 options. You basically stop pushing, or you will be pushing. Sorry, I cannot find. Yeah. So you either stop pushing, or you are pushing the rest of the season all the time.
Yeah, and 7 days of constant pushing can really wear on a player.
Yes, exhausting completely. Yes, and I think this is also why a League of Gods can keep this trend of being number 1 every season, because they have basically 5 days every season when they are relaxing. They don't feel the pressure. They are relaxing 5 days, and on Monday they are ready to go full, into battle. So this is at least my feeling. It is not like I would. this is basically what I can see, how I can feel all those days and the progress, what is happening. So
Now, hey, quick, in your first couple, like in your first day or two when you were with Log, have you experienced like constant garrisons that you're used to raiding, like constantly like switching up their defenses?
I I know that some castles were changing defenses. I don't mean lock castles. I don't know, but I know that they were speaking about other guys who were trying to change, but not those guys that I was raiding. So
Oh, okay.
I was quite fine. I was bullying those low castles, low fast castles. So I was quite fine. I think it is more happening in those 25, 24 when they have a good arsenal of titans and relics, and they have really something to change.
Okay.
Usually when you are, like say 21, you have, like say, one, maximum two options, right?
Yeah, that makes good sense.
And I'm even able to upgrade. Today in the morning, I just start upgrades I just start upgrading archers, and like 2 hours ago, I have started to upgrade building for grenadiers. I'm almost so, and you can see I am already in a gold, like almost 5 million in 2 hours, or like say maybe 3 hours. So it is possible. It is. I mean, it also, of course, it depends. I wouldn't be able to do that on Monday, but now at this point I can, which is fine.
Okay.
Did you set up a Twitter account? No, sorry, I don't have Twitter account. Sorry, ja.
Yeah, well, I haven't even logged in today to play or grind VP and Dragons because we've been in the promotion zone all day. We just got knocked down to 6.
And it's already second season when there is a problem with promotion, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
You guys know what that means, right?
Yeah,
It means you're holding back players. You gotta send people to Rogue Squad.
Hey, I would like to come to Rogue Squad. I know that.
So there's always the opportunity to move up. Nobody's being held back, but we try not to force people.
They start feeling the opportunity for 4 stars. This is it. Who wants to go? Hey, let's go to the Legend League, and you can be rank 13. There is no motivation. But when you can see,
I'm telling you guys, it's easier to make top 13 in Legend than it is to try to place 6th in Master.
Yes.
It is, because, that's just the way it is. Maybe we need to think about bringing Dragons up to Legend League.
I think that'd be a good idea as well, because then it'd help during events to have more teams in Legends. Because I feel like lately other teams seem to be really stingy with their ping pong lands. A lot of people aren't putting ping pong lands up.
We probably need to take that discussion offline and not do it on Kivic's live stream. Yeah, we probably should have that discussion at some point here in the near future.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's other point. Just because you are, let's say, rank 6 or 5, and you don't fight for some higher rank, it doesn't mean that you are not going to be hit for garrison. And now I understand even why. It's not like they want to bully you, like we are going to hit every garrison in on the server. It's about that rank number 2 and rank number 3 and rank number 4. They are all bubbled, and you want to get some more VP. So what you can do, you can go to the area number 5 and try to find some garrison to hit. If everything there is bubbled, then you go to the 6. So this is why if you are on the server like this, when there is really some fight, it is basically affecting multiple alliances. Like say the top 10 alliances is not only about those two. It's not like on the server when number 1 is just farming like crazy. So they don't need to have more VP. They are happy. They don't need to do anything, right? So yeah. So this is also what I wanted to say, that it is nothing personal about that somebody would hate such alliance or such people. It's basically, hey, you are castle, let's say 21, and if you are already, let's say, around 1 million VP, you are already providing full amount of VP, so you are a nice target basically what they can hit because they have nobody else. Or if, let's say, number 3, there are players 18 or 17 and you would get only 12k, they will pick you because they have 22k from you, and this is basically what is happening. This is why, so nobody is safe.
Nobody is safe. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think it's Wednesday. The season is pretty much settled as far as position-wise, and then of course tomorrow there looks like there's going to be an event start, so that's going to it's going to shift a lot of people's focus.
Yeah. And how is it with the position of Rogue? So are you let's say happy with rank 4, or are you still going to fight for rank 3?
Well, 3's out of reach. Just realistically, they're 21 million VP ahead of us, which is half of our total now. So, but dude, this is like the 3rd week in a row that Rogue has been rank 4, which is awesome because it was just a few weeks ago that we were struggling to make top 13.
Yeah.
So that much improvement in such a short period of time is great.
Bo, what does it mean? It means that you came there, you started a new strategy, and it works.
It didn't really change the strategy, though. I mean, we kind of reorganized a little bit, but we didn't.
Yes.
And it was basically the same strategy we've always used, which is kill everybody.
That's not true. I don't remember almost ever that I would see Bo being top 7 in the team. This is not a standard thing. Definitely is not.
I see. That was just because I was on the first strike team for that first week.
Yeah, but it's nice that you go by the example, so you show them that it is really doable in a short time, do a very good amount of VP.
Yeah, having that first strike team is so important. In fact, Steven is the leader of our first strike
Nice.
VP. How's that been going on? How's it been going?
Yeah,
the road squad.
We did well this Monday, and to be fair, as much as I'm the leader of it, I didn't really have to do much because everyone was just sharing lands and stuff. So it was just we were just all hitting everything that was getting posted in chat.
Yeah, so that's that's something we want to do every week. It gives us a nice jump start on the season, and then if it looks like we can take advantage of of the server, then we don't have to fight to get there. We're already in a position to do it.
Yep. Exactly.
So, hey, look, I got a bonus cap.
Nice.
There's lots
Very
of bonus caps available right now, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but they're there.
Probably the season, like you said, was dying down.
Yeah. Hey, quick. What do you use for spells on defense?
Currently, I am testing Rage.
Does it matter?
It depends what you have. I believe that for Mitano or Skolnar, the Rage could be quite useful. The idea is coming basically from my experience as an attacker. When I am attacking Mitano or Skolnar, especially with Panthers, what is happening that after, let's say, 10 seconds, there is a group basically of my units and their units act basically on a short area, or on a small area, right? So at that point, when the Rage is basically cast on my units, they are stronger, right? So
Right.
I feel like if you have a Guardian, it's more efficient to make your unit stronger than just, because other option, I don't care about Meteor, because Meteor basically is working only against Imperials and only if they are not fire resist, right? But if you are using what else, basic Panthers, you don't care, right? So it means you are not even by your spells affecting basically, let's say half of your attackers will be Panthers and half Imperials. And we know more attackers are using Panthers. So you are not even using the spell against half of your attackers, it's even less. Then, so what we can consider is a terror, right? Which is fine, but still, if there is a group of units and the terror is cast, the terror is is basically neutralized by your units because they attack the opponent. Because at that point, when you are under the terror and somebody attacks you, the terror is basically not applying, and your unit is back to normal, can attack whatever you want, and you can move with that. So I don't find terror so efficient. And currently, as I said, I'm testing terror, and I remember when we were fighting again, play for fun. Svevik, so basically 25 level castle, who was able to beat me, and when I changed to range, it was at that time, I have started to see greens. Not every time, but sometimes I have started to see greens from him. So I have seen it working.
Yeah, I've just put Rage onto my castle now.
But I think I'm not sure how well it could be working when you have Avalos or Ectalus. I'm not sure how efficient it can be for Imperials on defense, but definitely I think it really does worth trying. And the best is, especially I would really use the advantage of being non-toxic and rogue on the same server. And the best what you can do, attack each other, test your defense, and try to change the defense. And the same guy will do the same, and he can tell you, hey, now I have survived, let's say, with 5 units. And then he can say, hey, now I have basically survived with 1 unit, or now it was completely easy. So this is basically what you can do during the whole season, and you can really let them test your garrison, and you can improve the garrison.
Yeah, we actually have been doing that a little bit, and now all of my guys are dead. So I need to bring Imperials next time. Basically, that's what that means. It's all right. The guy's like 5 levels above me, so it's not like I'm supposed to be able to win anyway.
But you are going to try, right?
Well, you don't get better unless you try.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Hunter.
Is anyone leveled up their Loki?
You know this guy, there is kind
I have Loki.
Yeah, sorry.
I haven't leveled him up completely, but I am leveling Loki.
Yeah, I've got mine up to 57.
I've been working on my board though.
I know Soldier has his Loki at like level 60 already.
Yes.
Yeah, he maxed his out.
Yeah, it's really good.
Let's see.
And
See, now I can take that. I don't understand why.
I really like, I really like your comment when you told him, hey Soldier, but you can use in Titans that are not 60. that was nice. Actually, yesterday I just maxed my Mitano.
Oh, did you? Nice.
So currently he's sitting on bench. And I'm back
See,
to...
that would be I mean, it's like, okay, so now I've maxed out this Titan. Now what am I going to do? Put him on defense? You know,
I don't. Currently, how I play, I don't, because I have few of them. I have 3. All 3 are currently maxed, and each of them has advantage against different defense. So, let's say, I'm usually using Lagega when I can, but when I can, I just switch into something else. And if I need to do it quickly, I don't have 5 minutes, to do like some combo and changing, like this kind of stuff, because I will be already bubbled twice at the time. So I cannot have those maxed attackers on land. I still need to have them available to take them. So if I would have a farm week, yes, but see, I am. It took them 1 hour to attack me and X green. So yeah, you can see how it is going to be more easy this time of season. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so as a lower castle level player, I've found that on push weeks, it's really important for me to get the majority of the VP that I'm going to get during the early part of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to later on in the week, especially if you're contending for a position, it's almost impossible for me to gain any VP.
Yes. No, I will die here. I remember.
He remembers.
Yeah. I remember now. I thought you guys kept a spreadsheet of who's supposed to attack who. all that stuff.
No, it's fine. I just for this defense, I would take Mitano, not Glagega.
I brought the wrong Titan. So what you're saying is you brought the wrong Titan.
Yes, but maybe,
Oh, you're attacking a Gren base, yeah.
yeah. The last time when I tried with Glagega, I failed. But looks like it is not going to be such a disaster. Wow, I won. Okay, because she has a mount armor with fire, but it's still only 40%. So usually it is enough. But I remember that this garrison I attacked like 2 hours ago, and I couldn't with the Glagega to do that, so I had to switch. But now I could, which is nice. And now let's do it again. Now I will do it with Vitano. And I know he's not listening my stream, so he doesn't know. Actually, have you seen Revenge from Executioners? He has or she or he has seen my video when we were raiding them. He has,
Yeah, I saw that.
and he also posted a comment there, which is nice. I am very happy that sorry if I say he and it is she, but when he can really find, my small YouTube account with a screen, which is awesome, and still better that he can find it now than before, right?
Oh yeah, I see the comment now. Yeah, I see it. No, obviously we didn't, but yeah.
No, I think he was.
Because we were focusing on play for fun so much that EXE out of nowhere just kind of came up at the last hour in the stretch of the season and just kind of just took it.
Yeah, they did well that week.
Yeah, they did. That was probably one of the most fun, one of the funnest seasons. Hardest season, but it was really, really fun to be a part of that. So
Yes.
because that was a whole week, not even Wednesday, it just kept going.
Okay, I can see I need to do one more battle, and I have 7 minions. Nice. So during, I think I had 7. I had 6.5. I think when I started a stream, and just during the talk, I was basically able to do almost half of minion, which is nice. But it's only because they don't attack back so much as before, so it is more leisure. Cool.
Yeah, Kivik, when all else fails on your raids, man, just bring your Skullnar to the raid. You'll win.
Yeah, he's not fast raider.
Oh yeah, no. But hey, if you hit a wall, I mean, he'll help you. He'll be slow, but he can do it.
Yes.
Oh man, what's going on here? I want to out of militia. How does that happen? Especially on my account.
Yeah, come to think about it, I remember when I did watch your stream, when you did take him down with your Skullnar, he did switch up his defense, allowing it to be easier for you to raid him, right?
I remember I did a video. I don't remember I was doing that during the stream.
I have to watch that again.
Yes. Yes. I think it was revenge. Revenge who I was trying to attack, yes. Yeah, he was changing, yes. He had like 3 or 4 attackers, yes.
Wow.
What do you have?
Fair
Okay, you have something strong. I don't remember what was there. What was there?
Well, gentlemen, I hate to cut it short, but I do have to go get ready for work, unfortunately.
Ah.
Why would you do that, you stupid Titan?
You guys
Sorry.
have a good night or a good morning.
See you, man. See you.
Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for coming and joining us on Discord.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me always. Alright, see ya.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, rage also helps a lot during attacks. He's really great. I think it is one of the best spells what you can have for fast graving, because it really allows you to beat, let's say, 1 or 2 levels higher castles than you are.
Yeah, Rage is really good.
Yeah, I always take, especially when I'm using my my mech, I take rage all the time.
Yeah. Guys, over 7 millions now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just hitting one of those Legion. I think it is Dark Legion. This one. Okay. If, Quantum Web. Okay. Let's hit this guy. What?
I think you should hit the leader of rank 2. I want to see what's on his castle.
Who is that? Yeah, I can. But there is like 99.99% he is already bubbled.
He's a really good player.
Can you tell me the name?
It's Dawn.
Done. Hey, quick. I gotta drop off here for a minute. I'll try to jump back on. Okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
All right. We'll see ya.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, fight back. Gonna run. I need to fight. Take them down. Guys, I know you are stronger. Come on.
It's a big group of cats all together.
Yeah. And this is exactly as I said. Now, if he would have rage, and those rage would go on his Kex, I wouldn't be able to beat him. But I have rage, so I can beat him.
Yeah.
So this is basically where the idea of using rage for defense. I mean, it's hard to say because I'm all the time attacked by castles like 20, 24, 25, so I don't know if they are passing because I have a wrong spell or it's because they are just stronger, you know. So sometimes
Yeah, I think it's a difficult one. There's like nothing is unbeatable, is it? There's always going to be somebody, whatever you put on, somebody is going to beat it.
Yeah. Fortunately, usually when the attacker on my castle is lower than me, so like say in 80%, they usually don't beat me. So
Yeah.
that's fine. So I am more worried only about higher castles than I am. Ah, somebody bubbled me. Finally, Joker. Nice. Let's see the position. Ah, maybe I could be able to get to the point of being number 3 in the team, but because I already have like 1 a.m., I'm not sure how long I will be playing today. But at least I have a goal for tomorrow, and I will be pushing. What is?
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me as well.
Yeah. Where are you? I mean, which city?
I'm in the UK.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Scarborough, do you know it?
A little bit. Can you tell me a little bit area? Is it like?
North Yorkshire. It's
Ah.
Closest big city is York.
Yeah. So north. Okay, cool.
Where are you?
London.
Alright.
Nice. Okay. So how long I am streaming already? No, I can see the time. So I don't know how long I am streaming now. So hey guys, on the chat, is there anything what would you like to discuss or ask? Because I feel like I said maybe everything what I could. Okay, let's do some foraging.
Are you going back down to Dragons after this week, or are you staying in League of Gods for a while?
I would like to try this season and definitely another season, because this season is for me is quite easy, because my family is not at home, so I can really play. What I am very interested in how it is being playing in League of Gods during the normal week. So when basically I'm coming from work and then I'm looking after the family, kids, wife, and so on. So what I'm interested how much I'm able to play or how much VP I'm able to get during the normal week. Yeah, and as I can see, everybody does great. Dragons, they do great. NT does great. Rogue does great. So for now, nobody needs me, which is very nice. So I can, for now, enjoy everything here. Training. Yeah, I'm already preparing Oryx for my new future project, which is Wixia. I have her with Earth Resist, so it is going to be a project against Kolnars. But she's only level 13, so it's really it's a baby now. But I'm already preparing a relics for her, and when there will be a fusion event, I will try to level her up.
Yeah, it's always good to get the relics ready.
Yeah, I'm thanks to quite many battles that I do all the time. I'm able to really be. I'm really able to have relics ready all the time before I even need them, which is nice.
Yeah, it is good when you do a lot of battles.
Yeah.
Like if it's on the week, well, I used to do pretty much every event, but I don't anymore.
Mhm.
So I was generally doing at least 1,000 battles a week, but I'm not doing that now because I'm skipping some events.
Completely, or you are at least collecting tokens, I guess, right?
I'm still collecting tokens. Generally doing 4,000 to 5,000.
Yeah.
But the good thing is as well, like I'm going more free to play now. But all that's meaning is that I'm playing both of my accounts quite a bit. So because I'm playing two accounts, I don't feel like I need to be spending a load of gems to do
Yes.
a load of battles.
Yes. Because you are not just waiting until you have stones, portal stones, because you have them on the other account, right?
Yeah. So like one of my accounts is in the top 5 for VP in non-toxic. And my
Nice.
other one's like in the top 10 for VP in Rogue Squad.
And what are their levels of both? I mean, castle levels.
One of them's 18, which will be on Sunday. That'll go up to 19,
Nice.
and then the other one's just gone castle level 16 today.
Oh, nice. So you have both for quite a long time, right? Few
Yeah.
months already. Cool. Yeah, I have created also a mini for purpose of managing dragons when I am jumping out.
Yeah.
But I took the account to castle level 11. I thought that I would be also sometimes playing as you are, but after some time, after a few weeks, basically, I didn't want to go there because I wasn't interested in leveling or going this in general in a progress. I wasn't interested in a progress for the account. I'm rather on my main account, raiding with Titans. I'm trying to level up, and more happy here. So
Yeah. One thing that I find good is having, because I've only been with non-toxic for like I think 3, maybe 4 weeks now, but having one account in non-toxic and one in Rogue Squad, it's good when we're in the same server because during events I can actually ping pong with myself.
And you have
And sometimes I'll do that with VP lands and it helps me get VP quite quickly.
yeah, it could. And so you have 2 devices, I guess.
Yeah, I have a tablet on my phone that I use.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. What is this? So last time I checked, I was number 5 in the league. Yeah, I still am. There is a guy. Yeah, it was you who was asking about the king in the Alliance number 2. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is this Doan An B or.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't trying his garrison. I think he's 25, and it is not efficient for me to attack those 25 usually because I'm slow there, and he's also and he's bubbled, and I guess he has some ranger there, so it will be Ectalus or Laglega, but usually on those high castles I usually can see Ectalus. Laglega only few times, but usually when it is a ranger it is usually Ectalus because goes high-level Imperials, they are just pretty much strong. So
Yeah. I remember a couple of months ago, I beat a level 25 castle. I
nice.
got a message from the guy asking me to do it again and video it because at the time I was level 17 castle, and I'd managed to solo it with an infiltrator.
Ah, nice.
But that's something I find really good with Loki, is for beating those type of castles. He's really good because he has the relics that give you extra lightning spells.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sometimes going in, like say if it's a high level Italis or something,
Uh-huh.
I'll go in with five lightning spells, and then an extra 3 from his relic, and a terror spell. I'll use the terror on the ranger,
Uh-huh.
so that they can't get shot off.
Yeah.
Kill them,
I
and then
see.
I'll just kite the Imperials into a circle, and then just use all the lightning spells on them.
Yeah, I know. I have seen this method from Zaid. Yeah.
It's like my Loki at the moment. He's got 282,000 health
Uh-huh.
and 12,000 damage at
Oh.
level 57. So
I remember somebody created an awesome video for Golden. It was an infiltrator. Was it you or somebody else? Somebody was really running around with Sarkon or somebody and really beating like a boss. You know, it was was it you or somebody else?
No, it was somebody else.
Somebody
But
else.
until Loki came out, one of my best attackers was Sagunga.
Second, yeah, she's awesome. I also have her on the level 54, and because she's, thanks to relics, what she is using, she's also buffing Panthers. So I was using her with Panthers, and she's awesome.
Yeah, I fused her into my Loki. I had her at level 60.
Second guy is gone.
But what I find is that it's much better using. I find it much easier to use Loki because there's nowhere near as much resistance to lightning that people are bothered with.
Uh-huh.
So like I can go in, and sometimes I'll go against the level 60 Freya, and if she's got no resistance to lightning or like 50% or something, he'll take her out in like less than 10 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So,
And I think he has also wider range during his act because he's bigger and so on, right? So he's better even than Sekunga in terms of not only the kind of elements basically he or she is using, but also by those stacks. Yeah, it must be great. I believe so. Mine is low. I have him like 23, but it's more like I'm curious how he's doing against high castle. I don't expect he will be great, you know, for speed rating, but you know, sometimes just for fun.
yeah, I generally attack like level 23 castles or lower.
Wow, really?
And I can attack most of them with my Loki.
Nice.
But then, like, if I'm just generally hitting castles, I'll just use Loki. Because, like, quite often I can just click auto battle and he'll go and do it.
Nice.
But if like I know that I'm getting hit quite a lot, I'll switch to Mamesh and all cats, and then I'll go for some lower level garrisons, like the same sort of level as mine. So if I go for like anywhere from like 17 up to 19, 20, I can generally take them quite quickly with Mamesh, and without losing too many cats. Like same level as mine, I don't normally lose any, or maybe lose one or two, and I can take out most really quickly. Just because I've got health and armor on my cats, so they're like 100 and something percent armor and 50,000 health, but they're only level 18.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds great. And do you know how long does it take for you to beat Garrison with Loki?
I'll go in game now, and I'll pick a Garrison and I'll time it. What sort of level you want to play it? Like level 20?
Yeah, like say those 22, 23. And I'm just wondering how long does it take? Because you said that you can beat 23, 22, right? With him.
Yeah. Yeah, depending what it is, it'll probably take me at least about 2 minutes to beat them.
2 minutes, okay. Do you have I guess you are using some defense relics, right, on him? What are you using on him? Something against poison, I guess, and ice?
Yeah, I switch it up depending what I'm attacking, but I'll use Snow Boots and Morbid Cloak.
Ah.
And then I've got Dragon, the Dragon Helm. I've got that with Ice Resist, and I've got that with Poison Resist, Physical Resist.
Mm-hmm.
So I can switch between them depending what I'm attacking. So I'll usually make sure I have 90 to 100% resist to whatever I'm attacking.
Nice. Okay. Let him attack again. So currently it's the third day and I was able in all days do over 2 million of VP. Nice.
I've not done that for quite a long time. Last time I did over 2 million in a day was when I was in Public Enemy.
Oh. And at that time it was still Public Enemy, right?
Yeah, it was just before they did the merger.
Uh-huh. Can I ask you why did you leave?
Yeah, it was just because during the Thor event.
Mm-hmm.
Before they put the confirmation button in the Titan altar.
Yes.
I accidentally did the 5 Titan altar for 20,000 gems.
Wow.
And support was saying that they wouldn't refund it.
Uh-huh.
So I decided I wasn't putting any more money into this game.
I see.
And yeah, I was just annoyed with the game, so I thought,
so you are just angry customer, I guess.
Yeah. So I decided to chill for quite a while. But to be fair, I did eventually get my gems back. I messaged Steve, the VIP manager, and he gave me my gems back. But
that's cool.
I wanted to do some building as well, because I've been at castle level 17 for a few months, so I wanted to build up a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, I heard that he's quite helpful for VIP players. That quite often it works when you have some problem when customer service cannot help you, and you are VIP. Then he can really do some extra help, like you said, basically when customer service didn't want to help you, and then he did. So yeah, that's nice. I think that's cool that they have such person who cares on the personal level. It is not like with there are bunch of people in who you are talking to. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it should. To be fair, though, I think with things like that, it was a simple programming issue, and it shouldn't be that just because do you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to message a VIP manager to get that sorted. It should just be everyone that had that happen should have just got a refund straight away.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I know quite a lot of people that just couldn't get a refund.
So just during the raiding, I was able to jump over that Dawn and B, and I am number 4 in a league. He was in front of me, and now player number 2, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. They are all from League of Gods.
Oh, that's good.
And I need only 200 to be number 3 in the team. So let's say I will try. Okay, so who? Dark Legion, yeah. Okay, I have some. This is what I was talking about. I'm already Dark Legion. It's I think number 5 alliance. And I really need to go, to their alliance to find some unbubble castle, because it's difficult to find them in number 4, 3 or 2, because they are all bubbled almost.
Yeah, well, I think I'm trying to find a level 22, 23 garrison to hit at the moment.
Yeah.
So I can time it for you, but I'm struggling to find one that's not bubbled.
Like it's really nice feeling that I don't have to, do the feeling, do the pushing of VP. Like it's really more about like I want to. So there is no such big pressure now, which is nice. Which is nice. I feel like I enjoy the game more than when we are constantly fighting for something and it's all the time about who is going to be number 2 or number 3 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going against a level 21 castle just to see what that's like.
Cool.
With Loki.
Cool.
It's a Mitano, so it's not going to be the fastest.
Yes. Usually Mitano is, but if he doesn't have a resist, it could be quite fast.
Yeah, I saw some resist to lightning. I'm not sure how much it was, but there was some. It's taking him a few hits on each cat, so I think it's not going to be really fast, but I should get it done in a few minutes.
How much armor piercing do you have?
Just over 100.
Oh, that's cool. That should be usually enough. Do you have the 5-star? I guess you don't like the 5-star relic for Infiltrator or not?
No, I don't have it. So with Loki now, I'm just hitting 1 minute and I'm done. It was 1 minute and 5 seconds for me.
Nice.
And that was with just Loki on his own. With one militia.
Cool.
So like speed wise, that's not too bad really. Because that even with that, I've still, even if he hit me at the same time, then I would have made 6,000 VP anyway. So that's not too bad. But surprisingly, like my defense is just Ayaka, and but he's got 100% resist to fire, poison, ice.
Nah, that's cool.
And then 96% to physical. So like a lot of people, and he's got 9,000 damage.
Nice.
So he's like a good paladin, really.
Yes.
But with more damage than most paladins.
Mm-hmm.
So I get more greens because I think people just say, "Oh, poison champion." It's going to be really easy going and then
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah. This is what usually people think. Yeah. You are right.
Because like, have a look at I'll just see my most recent green that I got. Most recent green that I got was from a level 20 castle. And then before that, a level 22 castle failed on my garrison. So like when these guys are failing on me, it's
Wow.
I'm generally hitting them at the same time. Yeah, another one here, level 20, and I know that I can take his. He failed on me, but I know his garrison, and I can take it in about 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can hit him while he's trying to hit me, then the people that fail as well, they're normally on my garrison for about 4 minutes. So I can get quite a few hits in when that happens. It's still probably I'd say about 90% of people just do my garrison easily, but 10% fail, which is quite good for me at castle level 18.
Yeah. That's good that you can still get some greens.
Yeah. The thing is, it depends who we're fighting as well. Like the team that we're against now isn't a particularly big team. Like if we were in the same league as you, with those teams, I don't think I'd be getting many greens at all.
Yeah. It's quite. You are quite lucky with the server there, because many of those other bigger teams, they are here, and
Yeah.
they left to master, play for fun and so on. They ended up here,
Yeah.
and they basically saw where they are and basically say, okay, no, we go to master. So many of them basically are not fighting.
Yeah, because we've got the one that's Public Enemy and a bunch of other alliances all together.
Yeah.
But they're being all right. They're not. They're hitting us every so often and stuff, but they're not like going over the top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're being all right because it's an easy week for them as well. One Vision were in this league, and they started off reasonably strong, and then for some reason they just disappeared. I think they'll have probably gone to Masters. I think they prefer it in Masters.
Yeah, it's easy for them because they know they can beat those. Yeah. In general,
I don't think they lose very often.
Yeah, I think
Masters.
there is for those teams. Full connection. Something wrong. No, everything is black, and I cannot go to the game. But streaming works. I just cannot log into the game.
That's not good.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go to bed now anyway.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that I will end the stream, which already takes, it will be almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you very much for coming, Steve, and being here with me.
No problem.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and for all who are here, I'm planning to do another stream on Saturday, which is not going to be with a topic related to League of Gods, but I'd like to speak about and discuss Titan skills, how much they matter, in like resist, armor, health, what to choose, what is good, what is bad, discuss different classes and different skill sets and so on. I've also asked other other people to jump on Discord so we can have more people, more discussion. And yeah, I think it could be something interesting, because I feel like people are still struggling about what is good, what they should be focused on. If they can see, oh, I got this Titan with this skill set, is it good or is it bad? So this is what I would like to discuss, so people could have better idea what is important for their style of play, because it's also about where you play, how you play, and what you expect from your Titan and what you like. So yeah, something like that. I will also try maybe to ask some people to send screenshots of their Titans, let's say future project or current project or whatever, and we can discuss, you know, those Titans directly and talk about them and so on. I like to discuss more or less every class, maybe let's say not every 4-star Titan, because there are really many, but yeah, we can have, like, say, around 2 hours of discussion, and it could be very, very interesting. And definitely everybody is welcome to join not only a chat but also a Discord. And yeah, so that's a plan for Saturday, and I will keep you updated, like what time and so on. At first I was thinking on Friday, but I think Saturday will be better for everybody to join during the day. Almost nobody is going to be at work, so yeah, I think it could work. So thank you again, and see you on Battlefield.
See you later.